Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Genshin Impact. So last time we left off, we were helping Albedo with some more of his tests and whatnot. And yeah, that was pretty much it. We're just helping him figure out some of the stuff, like, you know, where we come from, what powers we have, etc., etc. We did this little puzzle last time, and we did some wishes, and we, you know, we got Toma. That was about it. So we're getting closer to Pity, though. I think we're at, like, 61 wishes now, I think, out of 90, so we're getting really close, so we should be having higher chances now of actually getting something good, hopefully. Maybe. So yeah, that's about it. Let's see, so next is our intelligence test with Albedo. I don't know why, but I'm having a hard time with words again. That keeps happening for some reason. It's like my tongue gets all tied up and, you know. Okay, let's see. Venti always says gliding would be faster, and yeah, this is pretty fast, you know, compared to walking, but it's like, still feels like we're barely moving. Come on. There we go. It's a lot of fog. Ooh, and there's one of the, whatchamacallits. I totally forgot what they're called. It's not one of the quartzes, because the quartz are the things that we can break up. These are... Oh, I can't remember what these are called now. Dang it. Oh well. Crimson Agate. Okay. And let's warm up a little too.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
No problem.
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
I'm getting good at these.
A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult. It's just solving puzzles. Compared to that last one, right?
Environment, so proceed with caution.
Where's this one head to? Ah, I see. This could be possibly a little irksome. Oops, I did not mean to start him like that at the same time. There, let's try this maybe. And then I'll start this one again immediately. There we go. Don't know how that worked, but it somehow worked. Okay, now this one is going to...
These are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Okay, so where are the 2 missing Sealies then? I would think they'd be up high, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's one. Why, seriously, my foot barely tapped the water, and you got yourself soaked by that. Come on, Venti, you know better.
Yahoo!
Oh dear. Oh, I hit the wrong button, dang it.
Let's light it up!
I wasn't expecting combat.
Odds revealed by... Let's light it up!
Yeah, you get him, Fischl. Seems like Fischl does more damage than anyone else. Because the other one over there he is. Some platforming now. Uh-oh. Venti fell in the water. Bad Venti. Okay, how would I... Well, that was a failure and a half. Oh well. Oh, seriously? It's not gonna let me climb it?
Here we go!
I'll just cheat then. I don't know how it wants me to do it, but I'm okay with cheating. It probably wanted me to, like, go from that direction or something. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, what was with the roll? Did you see that? He just, like, did a barrel... Not a barrel roll. He just did, like, a tuck and roll for some reason. Oh, no, this could end badly. Oops, I did not mean to do that because now I'm gonna get frozen constantly.
I'm going in. Couldn't.
There we go. Did he drop anything? Oh, he didn't drop anything. That's not fair. Where's my prize? Okie dokie, let's see. Seriously, wants to go up and over? I guess that's one way. Take the straightforward path, I guess. There we go.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism.
And boop.
Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see... What's this?
I feel like I've seen these before.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
I take it I passed the intelligence test?
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
What do you mean?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps, you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
I was just helping him with his research.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she just lacks security.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Okie dokie. There's nothing near here of interest, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything near here, so let's just teleport back. Do it the fast way. Let's see. Really hope we get that statue here soon, because I really want to actually be able to see the whole map. It makes it a little more complicated when navigating using the map. We're back.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
You know what? I trust him. I'm going to tell him. Quite literally, by a sister, no less.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
That's it.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Perhaps.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
It was beautiful.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Well, I haven't withered just yet.
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
So I'm a helpful specimen?
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure. Even if you just want some company, find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything. Can I rely on you to stop me?
Poor Albedo, he seems so lonely. And of course he threw us out in the cold. Is that seriously all there was for Dragonspine? I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's even another story quest for Albedo. Okay. Seriously, that was it. Wow. Oh, well I guess I could go... There's still quests here, of course, but I just meant... Basically, that's all of Dragonspine, technically, like, story-wise, I guess, at least for the time being. We'll definitely still be working more on Dragonspine. I'm not going to leave it there, that would just be kind of stupid. Because there's a lot here to explore, and I want to unlock all this stuff here. But again, story-wise, it's kind of basically... Well, actually, no, there's still the main quest. I keep forgetting that there's, like, the main quest of Dragonspine 2. That's just Albedo's story and, like, why he's here and everything. So I guess there's still more to do.
Yahoo!
Like I said, it's been so long since I've done this place, I can't remember the exact order you're supposed to do stuff in here. And whenever I first did it, it's whenever there was an event going on too, so it's like, there was tons of stuff to do all at once in Dragonspine, so it just kind of unfolded rather naturally together, because it was like you were constantly moving from thing to thing. So it does feel a little off. Why am I climbing? Is there even something up here? I just randomly started climbing for no reason. But anyways, yeah, whenever it was the event going on that coincided with Dragonspine being released, it actually did a really good job of kind of making the progression feel like you were, you know, you were constantly exploring because you were doing stuff for the event, and so the story unfolded really nicely with the event and everything. And so I think that's part of the problem, is where I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do next necessarily, is because of the fact that basically, you know, it's so open and free technically due to the fact that there's no event telling you, hey, you should be going this direction or that direction kind of thing. Okay, so the statue up there is surrounded by ice, so I need to take this and make my way up. No, Razor, don't. You have a limited time limit for how good this quartz lasts, so don't waste time. Okay, I should be able to make it, right? Oh, there was quartz up here. You seriously? You gotta be kidding me. Watch, this one's not gonna last, right? Oh, no, it did. Awesome. There we go, activate our statue. There we go, there's Dragonspine. Wow, I forgot how big Dragonspine was. Not having a map for it for so long, I kind of forgot how much there is here. Yeah, look at all this, all these teleport points. We got a domain. I think, is this domain part of Dragonspine? No, it's not part of Dragonspine, it just happened to kind of fall, you know, at the edge of it. So, yeah, let's see. Where are we going to head next from here, then? Let's see. Do we have any... We have one homunculi. Wow. Oh, sweet. We got an achievement. Yeah, might as well collect that real quick. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna grab that quartz because we missed a little ice thingy on our way up here, and then I'm probably gonna go fight those enemies down at the bottom here as well. So that way I can get the warmer thing that they had next to them opened up. I wonder, can Fischl break stuff from afar whenever she has the quartz equipped? Or is it only physical attacks, I wonder? Oh, sweet, no. Oh, that's useful. I wish I would have known that. Oh, that's also useful. Again, wish I would have known that too. Again, I'm going to be learning a lot of stuff just because of the fact that it's like, it's been so long since I've done Dragonspine. So there's a lot of stuff that I forgot or that I just haven't had to think about because I already had it done, or it was like I said, part of the event. I just kind of did stuff to get the event done whenever it came out, because there was 2 events for Dragonspine actually. And they both did a really good job of getting you to explore like this whole area and whatnot.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
Okay, so I'm gonna fight these enemies real quick, and then it looks like I'm supposed to continue upward, is what it said.
Let's play. Everybody stand back. Odds revealed by
Just take them all out.
I taste blood.
You're fine, Razor. Yeah, see, Fischl hits so hard. She's like comparable to Razor's damage. That's crazy. Didn't realize I built her that good. I just put some normal artifacts on her too, I think. I don't think I put anything that special. It might be her weapon though. This weapon is a really good bow. And weapons do make a big difference.
Smell of treasure.
Okay. Where'd it go? It's right here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna take this with me so I have a little extra cold protection. And, well, I could have just grabbed this one, I guess. So I'll do that so we can reset our cold protection. There we go. So it looks like this thing is telling us to go in here. Ooh, it's getting really hard to see. Okay, that wall is definitely destructible. Wow, yeah, not gonna let me up. Let's see. Okay, nothing there. So far, this is just a tunnel. Collect some ore while we're walking through here. Sweet, there's a agate in here. I almost said a quartz. There we go.
By royal decree. Get out of here. Take cover.
There we go. Super melt. There we go. Now I'm starting to get used to this team composition. Hopefully we'll be able to get to the summer event and everything too, because the summer event's technically going on right now. But I don't know what quests are required to get started. I think we have to get to Inazuma, at least, which kind of sucks, because I think we actually have to finish Inazuma, and I don't think we're going to be able to finish it in time. Which sucks because the current free reward for doing the summer event is a really pretty outfit for Fischl, which would be awesome since we're starting to use her quite a bit now. Okay, so we're supposed to go back to the camp and ask about that air current. We're also got a lot of places we need to explore, so... What other quest do I have for this area? Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Search for Joel's father. I wonder what this is for. When the trail goes cold, Mondstadt Adventurers Guild appears to be recruiting adventurers for a new and ambitious adventure. I wonder what that's for. Return to the base camp and ask research for clues regarding the journal. Iris has a warning for you regarding Dragonspine's low temperatures. Oh, I guess we might as well go talk to her about that as well. So we'll go ahead and head... We'll first head to the tree and drop off our agates real quick. And then we'll head to the campsite and see if they have any information about the wind current. And then we'll probably head to Mondstadt and talk to Catherine and see what she has to say about that. Oh, sweet, we do have 10. Awesome. Level up our tree. I didn't realize I had collected that many. Sweet, so we got a free wish out of that. That's awesome. Okay, we get some pretty good stuff from the tree rewards. Nothing, like, absolutely phenomenal, but it's some pretty good stuff. Okay, so we got that. Let's see. Go to the campsite. Oh, Catherine's here? Or no, I'm talking to Iris. That's right. Excuse me, did you want something? It's so cold here. Cold is a norm when you're up in a mountain like this one. You look like a traveler, so are you planning on scaling the mountain? Just have a look. Fair enough. I'm not going to try and stop you. I've met my fair share of travelers, and whatever you say, there's no dissuading them. All I will say, if you're serious about this, is to keep an eye on your body temperature at all times. If your temperature drops too low, not only will it slow you down, but you can also injure yourself. And if you're unlucky enough to get attacked by a monster in that state, well, that's the last situation you want to find yourself in. So if your temperature drops dangerously low, get yourself to a source of heat, and warm back up while you plan your next move. In short, and I know you've probably heard this plenty of times, but it's true, this is, by far, the most dangerous place in all of Mondstadt. When you're climbing a mountain, you must always plan your movements carefully. I've seen more than a few adventurers lose their lives because they didn't think before they acted. Alright, I won't lecture you any longer. Just be sure to prepare before you set out. How are things here on Dragonspine? On this mountain? Well, I can only say that it's more dangerous than any other place in Mondstadt. Apart from the harsh conditions, this mountain is also home to some strange ice. It is incredibly hard to break and will not melt when exposed to fire. Worst of all, a few roads have been blocked by this ice. Quite a few of our expedition teams have been forced to turn back after being blocked by ice barricades that they could not get around. I wonder when they're going to find a way to get rid of that ice. So about that strange ice. What? You encountered the strange ice? And you were able to melt it? How can this be? How did you do it? Huh? There were strange crystals nearby. You can use those to melt through the ice? I see. Looks like I'll have to investigate this thoroughly. Well, let's put that aside first. Looking at you, I suppose you want to continue going deeper into the mountain, yes? Do you know anything about the air current in the cavern? You've already been that high up? That's very impressive. Still, a cavern blocked by a strange air current, you say? Let me think. We did have an adventure team that also got lucky enough to reach a point very high up the mountain. They couldn't get close enough, but they did report that a cavern nearby had a strange and powerful air current flowing out from it. But logically speaking, no air current in such a place should be that strong. No one knows the reason why either. Apart from that strange air current, this mountain is also home to some very strange ice. This ice is incredibly hard to break and will not melt when exposed to fire. It has proved a major obstacle to our exploration as a result. We have been unable to find a way to deal with that ice, so we've had to go around it. What's more, blue plants are often found growing near this ice. I could vaguely see that there was something encased within the ice, but since I was unable to melt it, catching a glimpse of it was as far as I got. If you're interested, you can follow the trail of blue plants to have a look at that ice. Let me think. I believe the snow-covered path, the Entomb City outskirts, and Starglow Cavern are home to many of those blue plants. You can go and check them out. Strange, powerful air current, bizarre ice, and odd plants. If this was your standard tale of adventure, it would be some link between these three. But in real life, it's best to be practical when adventuring. Make sure to prepare yourself sufficiently before heading up Dragonspine, you hear? Okie dokie. So I already kind of knew about the whole ice thing, but thanks for the extra heads up, I guess. Ooh, what happened? What's going on with my internet connection? Oh dear. Are you guys seeing this? What the heck just happened? 999 ms? What is going on? That's not normal. That is not normal in the slightest. I don't know what just happened. But I'm still connected to the game, it seems like. Huh. This is strange. I'm starting to get some weird lag spikes, too. There, it looks like it dropped some. Huh. Well, I guess on that note, too, it looks like we're gonna need to end this episode here. Did I finish those two things? Yeah, I think that was it on that. Awesome. Yes, we need to thaw all the shards. That'll be next. So, awesome. So sweet. My internet dropped back where it's supposed to be, or not. What the heck happened? I have never had this pop up before. What is going on? I don't know what's going on, and it's scaring me. Hello? Big hole in the sky? I would like for you to either open up the wish menu or put me back, please. You're kind of scaring me. Okay, that was a little weird. Okay, so we're gonna end the episode on wishes before anything else strange happens. So we're gonna start with this one. Okay, Kazuha, Kazuha, Kazuha. Please come home, please. Okay, no. It was worth a shot, you know. Gotta try whatever it takes. Okay, so that was a bust, but maybe we'll get something like on this because we have been pulling a few the standard wishes. Come on, something good. And nada. Okay, and of course we don't have enough for another wish, so we're gonna just leave it at that, I guess. I think we're getting pretty close, though, to stuff. Should I even check on this? Because, I mean, we pull so few standard wishes. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. Let's see, 6, 12, 18, 19. Yeah, and I started... We've been pulling blue wishes way before that one, so it's gone back, so because it can only go 3 months back or something like that, or not 3 months. It's like it only has so far that it's allowed to go back on it. So I don't know how far we are on our standard banner. So who knows what's gonna happen with that one. But Anyways, with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this part here. Next time, we'll continue exploring more of Dragonspine. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. Until next time, see ya!